Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. Woo, well, here we are. We made it to Sunday, and I tell you, I'm getting my witch on there. Fire. We're getting all spiffed up here. Here we are. We made it. Looking good. Oops, hold on. I got some interference in my back. Fire. We're getting all spiffed up here. I got to close out stuff. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Well, anyways, here we are. Psychic Bob's having a lot of technical problems tonight. Nothing ever works. It's a miracle I even have a YouTube channel. But we're here, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys. And, you know, tonight's a special night. You know, it's the witching hour. This is when we gather. And for those of you who are new here, we're going to talk about for the next hour magic and witchcraft and get things going. I think we lost Carol here. So, Carol, you still with us?
I'm not sure what happened to her.
Okay. Well, can she reconnect on the link and come back in?
I think so. You might have to send it one more time.
Right. I'm gonna send her like, sorry guys, this is one of these nights where nothing's working. I can't mute my machine. Carol's disappearing. We'll find a way through it. You know, we witches, we're always inventive, aren't we? You know.
Yep, we gotta be crafty and adaptable. Well, hey guys, tonight we got a great spell coming on. We're going to do a herbal magic spell for prosperity. Bob has created a special ritual for us all tonight. It's original. He just made it for us. We hope that you can join along. And also on short notice, it's kind of hard to have all the supplies with you, but maybe you could play the video back and then follow along. It would really be great and help to raise the energy for all of us. Also on short notice, it's kind of hard to have all the supplies. Oh, there she is.
Hey, Carol, you got to mute your one machine.
Mute your YouTube. Oh, there she is.
Hey, Carol, you got to mute your one. Oh, there she is. Hey, Carol, you got to mute your Carol, can you hear us? I think we're in a loop.
I am.
Let's try this.
It's some of Tony's mojo. Hey, it worked. Good job, Lord Tony. Tony's a miracle worker. All right. Well, hopefully Carol will be in with us in a minute. Carol, we can't hear you. So what you want to do is be in Google Hangouts and have your YouTube. You can even turn your YouTube off as long as Google is open.
Okay.
You don't need to see the YouTube anyway. So are you with us now?
Gab's bummed out because he didn't know we were doing a spell. I tell you, Bob just come up with the spell and sent it to us. And here I got off of work just a little while ago and I had to run around town and gather the ingredients. So it's okay.
Well, you mad at Psychic Bob. Psychic Bob's traveling and doing a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah.
So it's been a little hard for me to get everything together. But I did try to keep tonight's spell really simple. And the ingredients of our spell are things that you can find pretty much in your house. And in fact, we'll go over what you need. So if you want to go look around your house while we're getting ready here. The first thing you need is cinnamon, preferably the powder type, sprinkle ground. Okay, cinnamon. And then you want to get some ground ginger root. Okay, ginger, it's like powder form. And then dill weed. Okay, and you just need those 3 herbs. And then you need a little bowl to mix them in. And if you want to get a spoon, or if you have a mortar and pestle, that's great. But I'm assuming a lot of people don't have a mortar and pestle. We'll just mix it in a bowl here, you know. And then what you want is a piece of fabric, if you can get it. If you can't, use a napkin. But get some green cloth or gold cloth or a color that represents prosperity. White is really good. And that's all you got to have to do this ritual tonight, okay? And we're going to go through the ritual to do the empowering and the invocations. But later on, we'll post this ritual, the written form, on our Facebook. And if you're a lone practitioner, you don't have people to do it, you can do each of the parts yourself. So don't worry. Don't say, well, how do I do this? I'm one person. We're each going to do different parts. But know that when you get the ritual, you can just do all the parts yourself and it'll still work just fine. Don't you think, Lady Angela?
Yeah, I agree. And also, what if some of the people following at home, like Gav, he has all the ingredients, but he doesn't have dill. If they're missing one of them, are they able to substitute or?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. That's a really great question. The importance with the dill is you want to have a green, fragrant herb. I chose dill because it has a dual power. It's a fire herb and a prosperity herb. But you could use like basil or oregano, or even like, what's the herb you love, Lady Angela? Rosemary?
Oh, I love rosemary.
Yeah. So
but basil would be.
But it should be a green herb. You could even use parsley for it as well. Parsley is a prosperity herb. So see if you have any of those if you're missing. Now, if you're missing ginger root, ginger is a fire herb. And you could substitute that with black pepper as well, just regular black pepper.
Or cayenne.
And most people have black pepper in the house. And if you don't have cinnamon, you could use, what do you recommend, Lady Angela? There's a few different things you could use as cinnamon for this.
If you don't have cinnamon, that one's a pretty powerful one. Maybe Gab brought up a good one for on the green fragrant herb. Mint is a good one too. A lot of people have.
Absolutely.
If you don't have cinnamon, I don't know. Peppermint could work in place of cinnamon either, but star anise could work in place.
You know what?
Of
Star
cinnamon.
anise is closer to what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yep.
Star anise or cinnamon. And there's another one. I'm sure it's escaping.
Oh, smoky red paprika.
That would work too. Yes, absolutely. So we're trying to combine energies of fire, prosperity, protection, and love herbs.
Nutmeg is another one that could work well too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, I would like to say that one of the key things of it is that you also have 3 herbs. You know, that's what really makes it whole for our spell. Would you agree, Bob?
Yeah. Lady Angela, can I ask you, is the on your end, is the screen flashing back and forth? Like when you talk, you come up on the screen?
Let's see.
For some reason, I'm not getting the rotating screen imagery.
I do on the Hangouts, yeah. I'm trying to see on the YouTube if it does.
Okay. On the Hangouts, I'm not getting any transition, so I don't know what's going on.
Nope, I think it's just sticking with you on the YouTube screen.
Okay. Well, that's good. As long as it's flipping back. Lady Carol, are you there with us still?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, you sound great. Okay, good.
Great.
Well, anyway, so yes, you can use substitutions. And, you know, in magic, intent is everything. You know, and you want to, you know, this is why we should study herbs, because every herb has power. And, you know, Carol, Lady Carol, you're quite the green witch. You're the kitchen witch. And maybe you want to tell us a little bit about herbs and substitutions.
Well, when I do a prosperity, you know, spell or sachet, I like to add a little bit of mustard seed as well as, you know, my green herbs, because, you know, mustard seed is for fortune and, you know, good luck, things like that.
That's good advice there. I never would have thought of that. That's a good one. That would work in place of ginger too, wouldn't it, Carol?
Yeah,
for power.
It is actually a great substitute for ginger.
That's a great one. You said another one earlier too, I think thyme. You said, which one would that be a good substitute for?
That would be a good substitute for your dill wheat. You can use thyme. You can use basil. Basil. You can use actually you can use wheatgrass as well.
Alfalfa is another good prosperity green herb too. Alfalfa is a great one.
Yes, it's actually you know, very potent in a mix as well. But it also, you know, it depends on your intent. If you're doing one, say like, oh, you need $100 to pay your lights, you know, that's when I would add mustard seed, because mustard seed is also for drawing, you know, energy faster.
Yep, I agree. That's what I think of with ginger. I haven't worked with mustard seeds, so I really appreciate that tip. I usually use cinnamon or ginger to hurry something along, which is what's great about Bob's spell he's made for us here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. Well, I'm very excited because, as I've always said it, magic can be very simple. And we don't have to, in a sense, spend a fortune to do magic. We only have to know where energy comes from. And like Carol said, you're so right, Carol, about how you can manifest in your life with herbs. It's absolutely true. The earth is a living energy. It is the body of the goddess. And I think that whenever we take herbs, we should be very sensitive to that energy. And I think it's so important. So, anyways, well, should we start in on some magic? You guys want to do this now?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, wonderful. Hold on, I got to open the ritual. Hold on.
I'll tell everybody what they need to have. How about that?
Thank you. Hold on a second. You know I'm having problems here. All right, go ahead, Lady Angela.
So you need the 3 herbs, okay? For the ritual, it calls for cinnamon, dill, and ginger, the 3 herbs. An 8x8 inch cloth that can be of any color that represents prosperity for you. And keep in mind that in a pinch, you can use like a napkin, or I have a paper towel here that I'm going to use.
Can I have a suggestion for a lot of people? And I know it sounds weird, but I've had to do it in a pinch. If you don't have a piece of cloth, you know how everybody always does their laundry and they manage to lose one sock? You can actually take a sock, which I have here, cut it, and you can make a bag out of that.
That's a good idea. That's a great
brilliant idea. Wow, I love that. Carol, I think that's great. By the way, Carol, I have to ask you about your outfit tonight. You look spectacular.
Thank you.
What are you wearing? This is like beautiful red satin around you?
Actually, it's a purple satin cloak that I made years ago, and it's double lined. Let me try. Nice. I got my mortar here, which is a big guy, so it's kind of heavy. But you won't be able to see the top of me, but you will see the cloak. Basically, it's a cloak that I made some time ago where the arms can come out, and it's double lined.
Nice.
Wow.
It has pockets as well.
Oh.
There's a pocket here on this side, which is rather deep. I don't know if you can see my hand in it, but it's
nice.
Fairly deep. And then there's another pocket on this side, so that if you're, out and you want to do ritual, you can actually tuck some of your items in the pocket, and you don't have to worry about losing them when you fold up the cloak. It's inside.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm loving that. I'm having trouble seeing the color on my screen. I got weird colors, so it looks more red.
It's kind of red on my camera, but it's actually a dark burgundy purple kind of.
How beautiful. I think you look spectacular.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
I'm also wearing my eye of protection.
Oh, the all-seeing. Lady Angela, check that out. Lady Angela loves the Hamsa.
That's lovely.
Look at
Very
that.
nice.
Mojo going.
I don't wear
Lady Angela, what are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing a beautiful golden blue caftan, and I'm wearing my golden red hat because we're doing prosperity magic. So I'm just me.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, I always say when you're doing magic, especially prosperity, it's good to dress up. I wore today my beautiful purple prayer shawl with the gold trim on it, and I'm wearing my wild hat with gold on it. So this is one of my prosperity energy outfits. So, it's wonderful to do that. So,
Tony,
I hope you've gathered your stuff. I can't see the chat tonight, but hopefully are people looking like they're ready, Lady Angela?
Yep. I was going to say, Tony, he's wearing his Lord Guardian uniform, doing his job.
Yeah,
Tony, what are you wearing? Tell us about your jewel around your neck. What are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing my really good black shirt and my stainless steel pentacle, which actually I got a new one coming. I was hoping it was going to be here today, but I have a new one coming that actually has a pentacle over a sword.
Oh, nice.
Well, I can't wait to see that.
So I was hoping that was going to be here today, but it's not.
Well, guess what? You'll be here next week, and then you'll have to show it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, Lord Tony is going to be working in our rituals at the same time as standing guard. So, Tony, you got a big job tonight.
Yeah, I know.
But you're up to it. I know you.
I'm always up to it.
Awesome. Well, we're going to go ahead and start. And what I want everybody to do is, for right now, just put everything down that you got in your hands. Try to get comfortable in your chair, because we're going to form our mystic circle tonight. So I want everybody to get comfortable there. And we're going to just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, let's follow our breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of your chest area. And inside of you, there's a beautiful spark of white light. And I want you to see that spark of light become brighter and larger, and let it fill the whole chest area. It's like a gentle, warm, glowing light, soft and easy. And let it rise up into the shoulders now, up into the neck and up into your head. And as that beautiful light starts to fill you, let it continue to release all tension and all anxiety. Let that beautiful light flow down each arm, down to your hands and fingers. Let that wonderful light move down through your shoulder blades, down to your lower back. Let it move all down through the chest and into the stomach as well. Try to see and feel that light as it just wraps around you and cocoons you in its gentle energies. And let it flow down through the hips, down through the thighs, down to the knees, and now all the way down to the feet and toes. Now, as you look within, I want you to see and know and realize that you are now filled with divine light from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. Now, as you are sitting in the comfort of this light, I want you to visualize it turning a rich violet purple. Let that light just start to hum around you. And as you feel that vibration of the light within you, notice that it's extending outside of your body. And as you, in your mind's eye, look, you'll realize that you are now standing on a soft patch of rich green grass. And you'll notice you're outdoors, and you'll feel the cool, damp earth beneath your feet. And you'll see the gentle glow of the light surrounding you. And as you look to your left, you'll notice a beautiful person standing in Wiccan robes, black robes with a purple cord tied around their waist. And as you look to your right, you'll see another person in a beautiful black robe with a purple cord tied around their waist. And as you look up and down your body, you'll say, oh, I'm also in a beautiful Wiccan robe, and I too have a purple cord tied around my waist. And as you start to look, you realize that you're standing in a beautiful field, and there are people all in a giant circle, maybe 100 people or more. And everybody is glowing in a soft purple light. And as you stand in the circle, you feel the power moving clockwise, moving from your right side of your body to your left. And that soft energy is humming and moving into the next person, and it moves from them to the next. And soon you'll notice a circle of light forming and uniting all of us. It is the light of the purple energy of the spirit of the purple cord. And we are one now in purpose and in energy. And as you look above you, you notice a deep black sky with a bright, shining silver moon. And it's a rich, vibrant full moon. and the light is shining upon you in a soft silver glow. And as you stand in the circle, you feel the energy from those around you and from yourself. And now as a circle, we are united on the astral. And our power of our group is here. And we invite in all the elements now. We invite in the Lord and the Lady. And as we move through our energy of our circle, we say east, south, west, north. We now call the sacred circle forth. Feel that energy building. We are one in purpose and in love, and we enter in perfect love and perfect trust. Now take just a moment and feel yourself standing in the circle and know that we are united. The etheric circle always exists, and you can go to this place at any time. Now, just take a moment. When you're ready, and you can slowly bring your consciousness back to your physical body. So let's move our feet a little bit. Let's move our hands and fingers. Take some deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and you'll be fully back, alert, refreshed, and hopefully feeling good. And know that our circle is cast. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and you will be fully present with all of us. And when you're back and ready, just let me know. All right, I think we're all back, hopefully. Is everybody with us?
I'm with you, Bob. Is your toggle screen working, Bob?
Yeah, I can go. No, not my video, not for Google Hangouts, but I can move between screens. Are we not switching screenshots?
Yeah, now it's just Carol on there.
Oh dear. Okay, let's see. I don't know what this is. I haven't done anything. Let me try something here. Okay, I'm here. Can you guys see me?
In the little box at the bottom, but nobody's going back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I don't know what.
You fixed it. You're back, Bob. Good.
Yeah, I'm back, but are we moving back and forth between screens?
I just see myself on the big screen and you guys on the little one.
Hide from broad.
I see everyone as they talk.
Okay, good. That's what we want. Hopefully it's going backward. Now I got Carol on my screen. I have to manually click to see each of you. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, hold on. There's something up at the bottom. Hide participants. I don't want to do that. Let's turn that off. All right. Lady Angela, can you talk?
Can everybody see me?
I have to.
It's frozen on Carol now, Bob.
Okay, let me see. Do you see Tony?
On Hangouts, but on the YouTube, it's on her. A minute ago, it was on you.
Okay.
You should get it back on you at least, Bob. Not that I don't love you, Carol. That's not what I mean. But now it's Tony. Now Tony's in the limelight. Hey, Tony.
Do you see me now?
Nope, I see Tony.
Tony's
got his
Tony.
God hair on. There you are. Now there's Bob.
I don't know what's going on with this tonight.
Leave it there, Bob.
Okay. Well, we're going to do our ritual. And so I want everybody just to take a moment, take a deep breath, and we're ready to begin. Verdant Lord and Lady of the Earth, we call upon you now. We invite you to bring us your blessings from the earth. Green Man and Earth Mother, we see you each in the herbs before us.
Cinnamon is the herb of the heart. It stirs the heart to action. May love reign in all of our actions.
Still speaks of the rich green earth. It is the life-giving. It nourishes the senses of the soul and brings abundance.
Ginger is the herb of power. It contains the element of fire and brings swift change.
My lords and ladies, let us bring our gifts to the altar of the great God and gracious Goddess.
God of fire, Sun Lord, may this ginger be empowered by you to bring change from poverty into prosperity, with harm to none and good to all.
Goddess of love, we pray, bring your powers to this cinnamon, that we will have joy in our coming time of growth. Let love's light reign in our lives, with harm to none and good to all.
Ancient Earth Mother, bring us to life. Let this herb of dill help us to live again. Let us find the path to new beginnings, and let us receive prosperity, is body, mind, and soul.
May our prayers unite us in heart and soul as we combine these herbs. Let us know that their blending releases power for new beginnings in life, love, and prosperity. Now at this point, guys, you want to take each of your herbs and put them in your bowl. Just a little bit, maybe half a teaspoon or a teaspoon at the most. As much as you want, but you don't need a lot. They're very powerful. So I'm mixing the herbs and adding them into my bowl right now. Okay.
If you hear any grinding, don't worry. It's me and my mortar.
Yes, Carol, I would encourage you, if anybody has a mortar and pestle, that's the preferred way. That's the traditional way. But I'm also using a spoon here. You can use a spoon to mix your herbal mixture. Just like that.
I'm mixing in my little cauldron, and I'm using a plastic purple spoon to stir it.
There you go.
A little blue bowl.
I would like to suggest, if you don't have a mortar or pestle or any of those things, you can actually take a rock and grind it on the cement. People are not aware of that.
That's a very good point.
Tony, what are you using?
I'm using a little blue bowl with a little tiny teaspoon.
That's perfect. That works.
Wish I had it. Oh, mine's a teaspoon too. Is yours plastic? Mine is.
Nope, I got a nice little metal one that came with my cappuccino maker.
We have it.
Carol's got it.
Guys, when we do magic, it's fun. I was in a coven once and they always said all things in mirth and reverence. So we have a lot of fun when we do this. Now, guys, once you have your herbs mixed, you can get your fabric. Now, as Lady Angel said, you can use a paper towel if you don't have cloth, or like Lord Tony has a mojo bag, which is great. But traditionally, the witches just use a little square of fabric. And then you add your herbs, mixed herbs, into the center of this cloth, as so.
So if you're doing the paper towel method, I just kind of tried to make a cup with my hand, and I kind of have it there. That's what I'm going for, so.
I love it. And then you just want to start to bind this up. Now, I forgot to get string, so luckily I have enough cloth. I can just manually tie it off. So you can make a little pouch. You can knot the fabric together, and you can pinch it off and combine it that way. So, as we say in magic, be creative. But as you're doing this, you want to visualize light streaming forth from your bag, and visualize in your mind prosperity coming to you, whether it's a new job or a new love or a new friendship or whatever you want. But hold that thought. It's vital in magic that you focus your intent as you work on your project. And so I'm able here to tie this up and create my own little mojo. And as you do that, visualize the power of light and the herbs. Feel the herbs. And one of the things I forgot to say earlier is, as you're pouring out your herbs, feel them, run them through your hands, get to know the herbs. Lady Carol, I'm sure you can confirm that every herb has a vibration, doesn't it?
Yes, actually, every herb has a vibration. And fortunately for me, it's raining here. So I'm actually pulling that energy from the lightning storms and using it for this bag right now.
Isn't that wonderful?
Point. You know, my house is right next to a railroad track where the train comes one way and goes the other way every day, all day. And I actually draw from that constant energy for all of my workings. You know, I feel really blessed to actually live by the train, even though it's loud, but that's a lot of energy, constant flowing of energy, natural vibrations there. So
Yep.
draw from what you can.
I grew up by a train track, so I know.
Yeah.
And now today we're doing herbs, but you know, if you also want to empower this, you could add a crystal to it as well if you wanted to. But let me say that it's traditional, and I think you guys will agree, in magic to add odd numbers to mojo. 1, 3, 5, or 7 or 9 items. So if you add a crystal, I'd say add 2 crystals or add another herb. You know, but for simple magic, these herbs are ones that you can find in your everyday household, and they're very powerful.
Yep. So,
Tony, if you wanted to add a crystal to it, what would you add to this?
Selenite.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yes,
Jade.
selenite. Powerful.
Jade.
Jade would be very good, or iron pyrite, you know, fool's gold.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Or just quartz.
Quartz. Yeah, you know, quartz is an all-purpose magic stone, so you can put quartz in anything, really. It's
mine.
Now that you have your herbs bound up, let's go ahead and do our prayers. I'm going to say my part again. May our prayers unite us in heart and soul as we combine these herbs. Let us know that their blending releases power for new beginnings in life, love, and prosperity. Lady Angela?
By the binding of these herbs, we unite our will with that of the gods. Let our union now be manifest. Behold the power of green magic. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
I like my little mojo bag. It turned out great. And it smells good.
It does, doesn't it? I chose these herbs because they're all my favorite herbs. And they have to work. But, you know, as I said, this prosperity can be for any area of your life, you know, money or love.
What was Tony saying, hon?
I couldn't hear. Tony, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, my bag feels warm.
Oh. So you've raised some power.
Oh, yeah. Now, Bob, what can we do with these bags now? What can we do with them?
Well, you can carry them with you if you want, like in your bag or in your pocket, or you can place them in your home. Like a lot of people put these type of emoji bags in their kitchen area, because kitchen is a room that's considered connected to well-being and prosperity. You could even put it under your pillow at night and you sleep, so you receive dreams of high energy that will direct you to move forward in your life. You know, they're unlimited. You can put it in your car. You know, and as you're driving, you might get inspiration where to go, and they'll lead you to a new job or new prosperity. So really, they can go anywhere with you.
I actually like to make more than one so that I can put them all over my house.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Absolutely.
I'm going to bury mine by my front door.
Oh, I like that. Now, that's great. That's kind of earthing the power and bringing it into your environment.
Yep, because as it decomposes, mine's out of paper towel, which is especially good if you're going to bury it because it's going to decompose quicker. And the earth naturally, it brings things to manifest in time like that. And so by burying this there as it decomposes, it's manifesting and transitioning from something solid into something bigger than that on other planes. And so it'll manifest as it decomposes when it's buried. I really like using that kind of energy.
I think that is absolutely wonderful. You know, so yes, these bags can be used in many ways and places. It is traditional that once they're sealed, that you don't open them again. That's what I was taught. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but like, I will not open this again now that it's sealed.
I usually keep my bags when I put them in the house for 31 days. And the reason I go with 31 days, even if it's, in February, 28 days, I always go 31 days. And then I will take them and bury them out by a tree or by a river, bless that area as well.
I love that. I think that's wonderful. Lord Tony,
nuts.
I didn't hear what you said, Bob.
Sorry. I said, Lord Tony, do you have any advice of where you might want to use your mojo bag?
Well, since I use the color purple, which is really good for abundance and prosperity, I'm actually going to put it where we pay our bills.
Now, that's a great idea. Yeah, right? Like in your little bill box or area where you do. Perfect. Yep. I love that.
My familiar wouldn't leave me alone until I picked him up. So he's wanting to say hi. This is my little fat boy, Moose.
Hi, Moose. Well, they know when the mojo's going down.
Right, he's been pestering me.
They know. Okay. So we must have raised some good power tonight.
Yeah.
So, guys, I thought before we go on and take more questions, we go ahead and close our ritual circle. And then we'll talk more about any other questions. So I want everybody to get comfortable in their chairs. We're just going to close our eyes again. And as you close your eyes, it's as quick as a breath. You find yourself again standing in our circle in the ethers. And as you look to your left, you'll see a trail of people going in a circle. And as you look to the right, you see more people. They're glowing bright with the purple light moving between us, around us in a circle. And as you look to your brothers and sisters of the craft, look at them and acknowledge them. Thank them for being part of this night. And we know that all things work together in love and harmony in the craft. And so as we have entered into this circle in perfect love and perfect trust, we know that we can come here at any time and gather with our order on the astral, and we are together once again. And so I want each of you now just to look inside of yourself and see that little purple light and know that you're carrying that with you. And wherever you go, you are connected to our circle of love. And so let us now open our circle. Lord and Lady, we thank you for your presence. Go if you must, but please stay if you will. Hail and farewell. To the elemental guardians, we thank each of you for being in our circle tonight. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail and farewell. And to all the spirit guides, angels, and mystical beings who have gathered with us, we invite you now to go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail and farewell. And so we now say, in opening our circle, north, west, south, east, our sacred circle is now released. The circle is open, yet never broken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. So mote it be. Blessed be.
So mote it be. Blessed be.
And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and you'll be back in your home and feeling very good. How is the chat, ladies? Are people enjoying the ritual tonight?
Oh, yes. Lots of people were joining along with us. They had gathered their herbs. We got a lot of new names here tonight, as well as some regulars, Bob.
Sure. Tell us who's all there tonight.
Well, we got Simba's here. We got Sarah M., Katie McKenzie, Lady Witch, Tinker. Oh, I can't say that other part of that one. But Katie McKenzie. We got quite a few. G-Dog. We got Gab is here. We got quite a few. I saw Amy is here. Quite a few from Order of the Purple Cord and some new names as well. So We're always excited to see you guys here. We really look forward to spending this hour with you each week. We really prepare for it. We dress up for it, and we just love it. We love you all, and we're so glad you're here with us.
Well, you know, I'm just curious. Is anybody out there tonight dressed up or wearing their witch robe or a witch hat or a special cord? You know, tell us about that. Maybe we dress up for the time together. We'd love to hear that.
Yeah, we got a lot of people. They always watch.
I'm a glitter. Everything's shiny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a nice prosperity necklace, Carol. Does that have coins on it?
Actually, it has a little bit of everything on it. It has, well, let me do this.
Is Carol coming up on the screen? I'm going to click onto this so I can see it.
I don't know if you guys can see, but I'll bring it close enough. Hopefully my camera focuses. It has a little bit of everything on it.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Tell us what all's on it, Carol, so people can see it.
This is actually my purple cord. And what I've done with it is I've put charms all over it.
Oh.
There's a goddess, there's a book, there's a fairy, hearts, well wishes, little witchy symbols here and there, witch hat, and then it's kind of long. At the end of it, what I've done is I've added symbols and tokens, including the little jar that I got from Lady Angela.
I recognize that. I was thinking,
What I do with this is I use it as kind of a prayer bead as well as a purple cord. When members are, you know, needing healings or just a little, you know, kick for the day where they need a little help or prayer, I use this as well.
that's a
So
really
I've added beads that symbolize that of a prayer bead, and I just use it on a daily basis.
It's lovely.
I love that, Carol. Thank you so much. You know, that's such an inspiration. And,
It really is.
you know,
I want to do show and tell too.
oh, please do. We love to see all your witchy stuff.
So recently I purchased something for myself that's for my money altar. And it's the cutest, coolest thing ever. It's a little tree made out of tiny little Chinese coins. And it's a little copper tree. I have these on my website and I bought one for myself because I really loved it. And I just love it. It's just so
it's
cute.
precious. Oh my gosh. I love it. I might have to get one of those.
Isn't it cute? And it's tiny, but it's just right for on my money altar amongst my other items. Now, copper is very magical metal, isn't it, Bob?
Oh, yes. In fact, in the Hindu religion, copper is considered a major force for connecting with the gods.
I love copper because it makes energy flows through it. Electricity flows through it naturally. I love it. Like some of the wands that Carol makes, she actually wraps them with the copper wire down them, and I love that because it pulls that energy from your hand to the tip of the wand and sends it out. It magnifies the energy. It helps it to flow. And anything made with copper that's a magical tool or has copper somehow included on it is really powerful.
Yeah, it actually creates a kind of a conduit for
Mhm.
to have a blockage somewhere, and they just can't get their spell off sometimes.
Mhm.
The copper actually will help clear that.
I agree. Just like the you see, I'm sure everyone watching this has seen before in stores. They sell those little copper bracelets, and it's to help your blood flow through your body and help you to just be healthier overall. But especially for your blood flow, which really helps your body in every way. Those copper bracelets, it's along the same. It is the same idea, the same principles.
I have to agree. You know, copper, interestingly, in the Western pagan tradition, is connected also to the goddess of Venus.
Oh, really?
It's connected to also love energy, known to heal the heart and the emotional self, as well as the physical self.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
Isn't that interesting? So
yeah.
I love it, you know.
What I do when I make my altar to Isis, I use only copper and brass.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Because Isis also likes certain metals.
Yes.
So what I do is when I create my altar to her, I give her her metal. And so far, I mean, she's been happy with it because I've gotten blessings where I didn't think blessings would come from.
Right.
Isn't that wonderful? Oh my
Very
God.
blessed be.
Blessed be. Blessed be. Lady Angela, do we have any questions coming in yet?
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Tinker's asking, I believe, how to get into the Order of the Purple Cord. How could people get into the Order of the Purple Cord, Bob?
Wonderful question. In the Order of the Purple Cord, first of all, we do not charge at this time membership dues. We are a free order, but we do have a few requirements to be a member. The first requirement is that you must write to us requesting membership. And as part of your letter, you have to give us your name and tell us, you know, that you want to join. And then we ask you to also in your letter confirm that you will abide and honor the Wiccan Rede. And the Wiccan Rede is, and it harm none, do as you will. So this means as an order, we agree not to practice black magic. We don't do curses. There are plenty of defensive magics that fall under white magic that you can do if you're in danger. But we do not go out and attack people and use our magic for harm. So that's one of our agreements, because we've actually had people who practice black magic asked to join. And when I've asked them to commit to the Wiccan Rede, they said they don't believe in it. And we don't really want people as members who can't honor that. So you do that. And then your next requirement is, as Carol showed, our lovely purple cord, you have to weave a purple cord for yourself. And this can be woven out of any materials. We recommend paracord, which you can buy online very cheaply. It's solid, isn't, you know, like they use it for literally parachute cords. So you can hang by it off a cliff and you won't break. But you can also make your purple cord out of yarn or embroidery thread or really anything, rope. But it has to be predominantly purple. Now, it can have other colors in it and symbols, as Carol's cord showed some other items in it. But the predominant overall look of the cord, it should be purple. It should be woven in some way so that it's not just, you just can't go cut a piece of string off and wear it. I mean, you could, but we're asked that you put some energy into your cord and develop a cord that is beautiful and sacred as a sign. And as we weave our cords, it's a form of magic, because we encourage people to reflect on the unity that you're moving into our group and weaving into our power. And we're weaving into you. So we're sharing energy through our cords. And then after you do that, well, when you send that to us, then Lady Angela or I will contact you, and we'll give you your membership certificate, and we'll get you your passcodes to get into our private group. We have a Facebook page that's private, away from the public, because we have a lot of members who are underground, and they can't let their friends know that they're practicing Wicca. And we also, I should say, we honor your need for privacy and respect. Now, as part of being a member of the Order of the Purple Cord, also, you know, we don't require you to quit your other affiliations. So if you say, well, I belong to another coven that I meet with more regularly, can I still be part of you? Absolutely. Our order did form mostly as an eclectic solitary group, because we have people all over the world who don't have people to practice with or just exploring the craft. And so you don't have to be a fully initiated Wiccan. You just have to be somebody of like mind. Mm-hmm. Did you want to say something, Lady Angela?
I agree with that. Just that we're all eclectic. We're mostly all solitary. We do our own thing, but we're of a like mind, and we consider ourselves white or gray witches, but we are not dark witches. We don't do black magic. We don't cast curses. We work to undo curses. You know, we're a positive group, and we have a lot of fun. You know, we'd love to have you all join. Like Bob said, just send us an email. Either at, you can look us up on Facebook on, just look up Order of the Purple Cord, and you'll go to our main page, which is like a public page, kind of like a recruiting page, and you can message us on there, or it also gives emails where you can email Bob or myself. We'll get you all set up, and we'd love to hear from you and get you added.
Yeah, and the links to Lady Angela's website and mine, and Lord Tony. Lord Tony, I think you have some stuff on your page about the order too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
I'll put a link on there to the order and to the two of you. I'm going to add Lady Carol pretty soon here. I just have to find out what hers is.
Well, we're trying to push her to get one.
Well, she'll work on it.
Yeah.
Now, you know, for those of you who want to join the order also, you know, I would encourage you, you know, we are still developing the order. I am actively working on a book that's going to be our manual, our official membership manual. So we'll have that out in a few months, and you'll be able to get that. It'll be a free PDF download at our websites. And when you become a member, then you'll get a copy of our membership manual. And that's going to tell like our various symbols of the order. It'll have different rituals that you can do as part of your daily, you know, devotion. It'll show you how to set up an altar of the order, the purple cord. And again, I want to emphasize, you don't have to do our rituals. You don't have to set up your altar our way. But for those of you who are looking for some guidance, this may be something that you enjoy. As I said, we don't force our way of doing stuff on people, but we encourage you to explore it. It may be something you want to add to your tradition. You know.
Absolutely. Bob, where did the time go? Look at Tony.
What's Tony? I didn't see it.
Ready.
Tony's doing time magic.
I just thought of this. Carol,
Yeah.
where are you from?
San Antonio.
Okay. Now, something that's kind of crossed my mind is that with the addition of Lady Carol, we have all four corners of the winds, or the directions of the winds, covered here.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, yes, you're right.
That's cool.
We have to figure out what elements we're going to be.
Well, considering I'm in the South.
Yeah,
I guess I'm the West, huh? I could be the Witch of the West.
I'm on the East Coast, so I think I'm a water witch.
Well, Tony, where are you at? You're up north in Minnesota, aren't you?
Minnesota.
Yeah, that's north for sure.
That's the earth energy.
Wow. Well,
That's
that's
interesting.
that.
So we're covering the quarters, you know, within our geographic energies as well.
Good idea, Tony.
Tony, that's amazing. I love that idea.
Yep.
I'm short today.
You know what? I think we're going to have to work on a ritual, a quarters calling ritual that we're going to do.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Maybe we can do that for next week's
Next
ritual.
time,
What do you think?
yeah.
How does everybody feel about that?
That'd be cool.
I'm willing to go for it.
All right. So next week, we're going to talk about working with the elemental powers of the quarters and the watchtowers. You know, elemental energies. I think that'd be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, I do blink and I feel like, Tony, you know, Tony, when he does his hand, do your hand magic, Tony.
You're going to have to use Lord Tony next time to fix our internet issues, because today was just crazy for me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but we'll sort it out. But thank you to all of you for hanging with us, even though we've had technical problems. At least the broadcast has gotten out. Maybe not as polished as we'd like, but that's okay. You know, we're like family here.
But we keep it real and authentic.
Yes, we do, Lady Angela. We keep it real and authentic. So I'm so glad you guys are here tonight. Excuse me, I have an allergy attack. I'd like to say, though, you know, before we go, each of us, you know, are resources for you. And for example, I'm a full-time professional psychic medium. And if you'd like to, you know, have a session with me, it's a full hour one-on-one. And many of you have had readings with me. You know, we cover a lot of stuff. And in your hour reading with me, we're going to cover your past, your present, your future issues, spirit guides, messages from spirit guides, deceased loved ones, you know, life themes, your work, and answer all your questions. I cover a lot of stuff. You want to get on my schedule for a private reading. After this video, there'll be a link below to my website at robert-hickman.com. Look me up there, or you can call my office 571-483-2112, and I'll get you on the schedule. And Lord Tony, you also have a business as well. Would you like to tell us about yours?
Yeah, I do angelic energy healing over any distance. It seems to work. I work with the angels, and they guide the energy, the healing energies, to wherever it needs to go. That's pretty much it.
I love it. Would you tell us what your site is?
It is. Well, it's a long one still. It's https:// lightbringersangel.simdif. It's spelled SIMDIF.
All right.
Or the easiest way you can find me is just Google me at Lightbringers Angel.
There you go. And we'll have Tony's link. It's in the info box below in the, after this video processes. So all of our links will be there. And Lady Angela also has a wonderful business, which I highly recommend. And maybe, Lady Angela, you could say a word about your work.
Yeah, go and check me out. I'm at rarewiccaspells.com. Bob's got the link below. I have all variety of witchy goodies, from Book of Shadows to trinkets to necklaces to herbs to cloths to all your magical tools. Go and check me out on my website, rarewiccaspells.com. And by being a subscriber of Spirit Channel, be sure to use coupon code Spirit Channel, all one word, and you'll always get a 10% discount when you shop at my website.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, thank you. And Lady Carol, in the coming months, will be building a business. But right now, she's on hiatus. She'll be back with us. Right, Lady Carol?
I'm actually in the process of preparing for a move, so I've got to, pack everything up, guys.
I totally understand. I did a huge move recently, too, so I got you, girl.
Well, there you go. Well, guys, we are so thankful for your participation tonight. We hope you've enjoyed our ritual. We hope you've learned a few things along the way. And we're just so honored to have you as part of our show. So, be here next time, same place, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Pacific if you're in North America. And for those of you in Europe, it's 1 a.m. London time, 2 a.m. Paris time. And if you're later than that, well, I don't know what to tell you, but you'll have to stay up late. But I'm so glad you're here, and I want to say thank you. And you guys are best. I love you. Sending blessings. You want to say good night to the Tubies?
Night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you so much. You guys are rocking it. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Be back here tomorrow. It's Monday, and it's Spirit Channel. We're going to have horoscopes. We're going to take a look at the stars and see what's going on for each of you. So make sure to be here. I look forward to it. Next week, we'll be back again for another witching hour. And until then, may each of you always blessed
be.